Hey guys, and welcome to another video of Spark Plug. So in this video tutorial we are going to make a plumber block. I have downloaded a PDF from the net. There's a description in the link also of that PDF if you guys want to download this PDF, which show you all the 2D details of the plumber block. So you can guys have this link, and don't forget to support me on PayPal if you really guys loves me. So let's get started without wasting any time. So the first thing we are going to make is the cap. This is the cap. So let's get started. Choose the front plane. Let's start by making a two circle. First one will be the smaller one, will of 48 mm in diameter. Let's slide it down, and another will be the bigger one with 96 diameter. Now the next thing is we have to draw a vertical line from the midpoint at length of 8 mm. So this is the line. So let me just delete these dimensions because it will be easier for you guys to see. So this is the 8 mm line. Now the next thing is just join this line to the inner circle. After joining this line, extend this line from this point 5 mm further. So this is the line, the 5 mm, and from here just draw a vertical line towards upward with a length of 16 mm. So this will be the 16 mm line, and then again draw a horizontal line this side of 26 mm length. So let me just take it. This is the 26 length. I am deleting this guys cause it may confuse you. So this is the 26 line. Again draw a 12 mm line upward and just join this point to the outer circle. Once joined, we have to mirror this so that it can be the same on the other side too. So select mirror command, choose this line, this line, this line, this and this and this, and the mirror line will be the first line you have drawn, and press OK. Now after that we have to trim entities. So click T, or you can choose from here the T. T is for trim. So press T and just trim this, trim this, trim this line, trim this line too, trim this circle, trim this arc. So we have the base figure of this. You can see as it's a base figure. We have to, and now you guys can see that we have to extrude it because the thickness of this block, the cap, is 46 mm. So just extrude it. Let me just rotate the camera. Extrude tier 2 to a distance of 46 mm, and operation will be new component, and press OK. Now just rename this captain by double clicking as cap. Now we have to make the casting. So here's the casting, the lower part. So here is the dimension of the casting. Let's make this. So we are going to make this with the help of this only. So just click on this space and click create a sketch. So this is the center. So start by drawing a circle of 48 mm diameter. Then we have to make a vertical line of 4 mm from the center. Let me just slide it here, and then join this point to the outer circle we have drawn earlier, and then extend it line further by 5 mm. Once extended, draw another vertical line upward with a length of 16 mm, and draw another horizontal line with a length of 26 mm. So this is 26 and this is 16, and just go back till 54. Now what we have to do is just extend this line, the 54 line. Let me just confirm it, 14. So extend this line 14 mm more, and draw a line from this center till this. and now from this point draw a line of 104 and press OK. Now you just press T and trim this line and this line and also this line. Now just draw line of any length at any angle from this point and take the smart dimension tool, and the angle between these two will be 102 degrees, and then just draw a horizontal line from this line and join to this, and just trim the extended part by pressing T. So once you have done all this, just again go to sketch, click on mirror, choose all the lines you have drawn so far so that we can mirror that, so that the figure will close. And for mirror line just use this and press OK. The figure is open from somewhere, I guess. Yeah, we have to create another line. Again, we forget to select that. Yeah, the figure is closed now. Now we have to extrude it to a distance of 46. Yeah, the thickness of the casting is 46. So just click on extrude this part only. We have to extrude this part only, yeah, and just slide it down to -46. My negative means you are extruding it backwards, and click on new body and press OK. Now rename this body as casting. Now we have two component created. We can allow it to move anywhere, but for now just revert so that we can so suppose that we have to draw holes. We are gonna do holes at the same time in both of them. Now let's click on this surface and click on create a sketch. So first draw a center line from the origin, a horizontal center line, and then just remember draw the center line up to this point only so that you can trace the midpoint. So let me so here's the midpoint. The triangle is the triangle this is showing here is the proof that is the midpoint. So draw a line of length 39, yeah, and at the end point of this line draw a circle of 12 mm diameter and press OK. Now go to create and click on slot and click on center to center slot. Draw slot. Wait a second. From this point draw another line horizontal vertically upwards with a length of 77 and press OK. Now again click on slot, center to center slot. From this point draw a slot in the vertically upward direction, and the length of the slot will be 8, and click, and then it will ask you about the thickness. The thickness of the slot will be 12 mm and just press OK. So we have a circle and a slot created. Now we have to mirror them so that they can be on the both sides. Use the mirror command, select this slot. Let me just select this slot, select this slot and select this circle, and the mirror line will be this, and press OK. Now after that click on extrude, select this slot, select this circle, and this extrude cut through all so that they can create a hole. Now you can see in only one step we have used the both component to create a hole. So just revert them also for a while. Now let me just do another step. Again click on this and go to create a sketch. Draw a circle from the center point of this. Let me just trace the center point. No, we are not going to trace, so just draw line from this point to this point, and this is going to be the center. So from this center point, draw a circle of 106 mm diameter and draw another circle just slightly bigger than this. There is no dimension required, and again click on extrude command. We have to extrude the outer area, so that we just select this and extrude it downwards, 270 mm, and press OK. Now you may see that it's a smooth curve there. Now go to modify, choose fillet, choose this edge and choose this edge and give a fillet radius of 8 mm and press OK. Now the approximately 70% part we have done here. Now we have to create the washer, I think. The brushes and the nut, lock nut and the bolt. So let's create those also. But before that we have to create the slot for the bolt also, because the bolt will be inserted from the bottom of the casting. So we have to create this slot on the bottom of the casting. So go back to the casting and just click on the base and press create a sketch. Draw center line and press OK. Now draw a circle. Let's just draw a circle of 28 mm diameter and create a circle from here for here also of the same 28, and just extrude it, extrude cut. We have to do actually this extrude cut up to -10, -10 mm and press OK. Now we have created a slot for the bolt. Now the casting and the part of the casting and this completed. We have to drill a hole also there, but we will do it later on. First we are going to make this brass, I don't know how to pronounce it, braces. So we are going to make this part, and we are going to make bolt and the lock nut and the nuts. So let's get started. So for that, just go to create. We are going to create the bottom surface. So draw a line of 64 mm length, and from that midpoint of this line draw a vertical line also. Now starting from this point, draw a line of 32 mm and then draw a horizontal line of 9, put it upward, click down a line of 8, let it be here, and then again draw a line of 9 here, 8 9 8 9, and then bring it downwards of 2 mm, and after that just join this line to the mid line you have drawn. Now we can just delete these dimensions so that it may look more beautiful. So this we have created. I think this is all this 9, 4 and 28. So the distance from this point to this joint should be 14, I think. It's 14. We have correctly drawn it. Now again go to sketch, click on mirror, mirror these lines, just mirror these lines, and select mirror line as this, mirror this line also. Now simply go to create, go to revolve, choose these two and select this axis and click on new body and component and rename this component as braces. So we have created the braces, we have created the casting, and we have created the cap. So if we just assemble this, I think this will go, I think this will go inside that top too. It will go there. So let me just try it. Just choose this point, the second lowest circle, and choose the outermost circle of your casting and press OK. and give it a rigid, or you can just give it a slider, so that if you want to get it slided. For now I'm going to give it a rigid and just press OK. Now as you can see that it will move with this. So for the upward position you can also give it the same. So for that just click on joint, just click on this and click on this. Yeah, I think this will work, and press OK. Now they have all been assembled together. The only thing we have to do is to create the bolt and the lock nut, and there is a hole. So the hole will be of 8 mm. Just click on this face and click on capture position. Draw a hole on the center of this by drawing a line from this point. Just click on here's the center. At the center draw a hole of 8 mm. I don't know what's its purpose. The hole. Draw a hole of 8 mm and press OK. I can't see the hole. Let me just hide the casting and the cap. Yeah, here's the hole. So just extrude it, and the direction will be symmetric. Bring back the casting and the cape and just extrude it through all, so that it may get extruded. Just choose the distance to 200 and press OK. Now you can see a hole has been created. If you just hide the cap, you can see that there is a hole in between this. And now just click on this face and click create a sketch. You can capture the position from the center. Draw a circle of 32 mm and just extrude cut so that it could create a hole in this. So here is this. Just bring back, we can just bring back the cap. Now the next step is to create the bolt and the lock nut. So for the bolt, click on create a sketch, choose any plane, whatever you want. I'm going to take the bottom plane. So let's start by creating a circle. So create a circle of 24 mm diameter, and then extrude it up to 8 mm. Just extrude it up to 8 mm and just make sure you have selected new component. So once created, create another circle on top of that of radius 12 mm, and then just extrude it to a distance of 108 mm and press enter. Now it don't look like a bolt, so we have to just fillet this edge with a radius of 8 and just press OK. Now just rename this component as bolt. So we are going to use 2 of them. So just make sure there's one more of that same kind. So just right click on this, click copy, and just right click anywhere and click paste. Capture position and just move the newer bolt you have just created. Now we can create the thread here also. Just go to create and select the face and the type of the thread you want, and just click on mold it. You can choose the threading kind of thread you want. I'm not going for the full length, so let me just decide the length. Yeah, 40 mm would be enough, and press OK. Now we have made our bolt. Now just the only thing left is to assemble them. For assemble, just click on joint, click on continue, just pick up from here and just move the camera downwards and select this so that it can be like this. So the bolt is up, and press OK. Now repeat the same with the other bolt also. I think no, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. The thread is up to the mark. So the next step is to create the nut, the lock nut and the nut, and we are done with this. So the dimension of the nut and the lock nut is given here. So let's just make it. So let's create the nut also. Go to create a sketch, select the bottom plane, go to create, click on polygon. You can choose anyone subscribed. Draw a polygon of 6 and the distance will be let's see, distance will be 13 mm, and press OK. From the center of this polygon, draw another circle of 12 mm and just extrude this to a distance of 8. Just extrude it to a distance of extrude it to a distance of 12 and select the new component and press OK. Now we have created a, so we have to fillet some edges also. Go to modify, select all these edges which needs to be fillet. Let me just, it will took a few seconds. I think all those are selected, and fillet it to a radius of 5 and press OK. Now our first bolt and nut is created. Let me just give it the name of nut. We need actually 2 of them, so just click on copy and click on paste. Just slide it down to that. Now we are going to create the rock nut, so just repeat the previous step. We have to only change the extruded distance. Go to select, go to polygon, create a polygon of 13 with 6 sides, draw center circle of 12 mm and then just extrude this. I think we have selected the wrong. Extrude it to a distance of 8. Click on new component, press OK. Now repeat all those fillet on this also. This time the fillet radius will be 3 mm. Let me just select all these edges. Select all the edges of the bottom and the top face. And give it a radius of 3 and press OK. So give it name of lock nut, and we also need 2 of them, so just make a copy of it by clicking copy and just pasting it somewhere. So now we have to assemble this. The lock nut will be on top, as you can see the assembled view here. So for that, just click on joint component 1, click on this and similarly click on this. Now we are going to give it the slide relationship so that it can slide up and down, and we are going to place it somewhere. I think the distance will be -18. Yeah, -18 is enough, and press OK. Now do the same step with the other nut also. Give it an offset distance of -15 and press enter. Just keep sure that they are on the same position so that they may look good. Now repeat the same for the lock nut also. This time we have to give the distance to -10 and press just OK, and do the same with the remaining one also. So the assembly of the plumber block is completed. This has to be mounted on some table with these slots we have created. So let me just give it some appearance so that it may look a little bit attractive. Come on. Yeah. So let's go to plastic. Click on going into plastic because the color texture of the plastic appearance seems quite attractive to me. So let's just give this, I think, green, give this blue, give the center brass as yellow, nut should be red in color, give them, yeah. So this is the assembly of the plumber's block, you can see. So hope you guys will enjoy the video. Please comment any queries and suggestions in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, and please share and support me on PayPal. Thank you and have a nice day.